What if I told you there's a forbidden, hidden power within Psalm 66, a secret spiritual code capable of attracting huge money fast and unlocking urgent prosperity, not just someday, but right here, right now, possibly even today, manifesting before your very eyes? This isn't merely an ancient scripture whispered in hushed tones. It's a living, breathing decree, a revelation so potent, so disruptive to the forces of scarcity that it was intentionally veiled and kept from common understanding. For centuries, this profound secret was guarded not out of malice, but because of its sheer power to fundamentally transform realities, to summon massive financial inflows, making money arrive with an astonishing speed that defies logic, potentially even today. Imagine a world where the financial struggles you've endured, the persistent anxieties about bills and lack, simply dissolve, replaced by a torrent of wealth. This spiritual code is that catalyst, a forgotten key to an immediate and urgent prosperity that few have ever truly accessed. Those who did, those few who uncovered this spiritual blueprint, experienced a paradigm shift, an immediate outpouring of abundance that was undeniably supernatural. They witnessed money appearing from unexpected sources, debts vanishing overnight, and opportunities materializing as if by divine command, all because of this ancient hidden power. You, my friend, have not merely clicked on a video. You have stepped onto a sacred and ancient path, a journey into the deepest recesses of spiritual power that promises to unravel mysteries you never knew existed. This isn't a passive viewing, it's an initiation, a pilgrimage designed to awaken the dormant authority within you, guiding you closer to a power that doesn't merely ask for abundance, but commands it, forcing money to manifest with shocking speed and urgent precision. You are about to uncover a method that bypasses the usual waiting periods, ensuring that the wealth you deserve reaches you swiftly, possibly even today, right after this journey. This trail we now embark on is both rare and, some might say, dangerous. Rare, because so few have ever dared to walk it. Dangerous, because once you glimpse the truth behind this forbidden Psalm 66, once you understand its mechanism to attract huge money fast, your perspective on prosperity, your entire financial landscape will be irrevocably altered. There's no turning back from the glorious wealth that awaits once this spiritual code is activated. It's a path that demands commitment, but the rewards are an unprecedented flow of financial blessings, making money arrive from every conceivable direction. Have you ever truly wondered why, despite all your prayers, all your efforts, the gates of financial breakthrough sometimes remain stubbornly shut? What if the missing link isn't your faith, but your method? What if there's a specific, hidden way to declare your intent, to tap into a spiritual law that doesn't just hope for money to arrive, but absolutely guarantees its urgent manifestation, even right here, right now, today? This isn't about wishing, it's about decreeing, about wielding a spiritual authority that compels the universe to align with your financial desires, ensuring huge money flows into your life without delay. You felt the frustration, the sting of missed opportunities, the weight of unmet needs. But imagine a different reality, a reality where abundance isn't a distant dream, but an immediate, tangible experience. This spiritual code promises to bridge that gap, to open floodgates of prosperity so vast that huge money finds its way to you through channels you never even conceived of, turning your financial situation around with urgent speed. It's designed to bring you financial relief and breakthrough, not in weeks or months, but with the immediacy that demands attention, often within hours or even today. This is not a slow burn. This is an immediate activation. The power within this forbidden Psalm 66 is designed for rapid, undeniable results, for attracting huge money, fast and urgent prosperity directly into your life, with the potential for financial blessings to appear literally today. It's about more than just wealth. It's about reclaiming your spiritual birthright to abundance that has been withheld, unleashing a torrent of financial blessings that will stun you with their speed and magnitude, guaranteeing that money arrives when you need it most. Every moment we spend together on this path is building toward an apex, a moment of profound revelation where the full force of this spiritual code will be unveiled. You will not merely hear about prosperity, you will feel its presence. You will witness its urgent arrival, and you will understand why this knowledge was kept under wraps for so long. Because it transforms, it shifts realities, it makes money appear out of thin air, ensuring that your financial situation radically improves, delivering huge money and urgent prosperity directly to you, even today. We are delving into depths of spiritual power that dictate the flow of wealth, that command money to move from the unseen realms directly into your hands. This journey is not just about a prayer, it's about unlocking a forgotten spiritual technology designed to bring you huge money fast, delivering urgent prosperity that begins to manifest even today, altering your destiny forever. This sacred journey will prepare you to receive an overflow of financial blessings, to experience a sudden and undeniable influx of wealth that leaves no doubt about the power you're about to tap into. But before you can grasp the full magnitude of this forbidden Psalm 66, before you can harness its power to attract huge money, fast and urgent prosperity, you need to understand one crucial distinction. The ultimate key to unlocking immediate financial influx to making money arrive even today lies in grasping the profound difference between merely asking through an ordinary prayer and commanding your destiny through a potent, undeniable spiritual decree. You now understand that we are not just standing before an ordinary prayer, but something far greater, something that shatters the very fabric of conventional spiritual practice. This journey is about unlocking a spiritual power hidden within the forbidden Psalm 66, a power that doesn't merely invite financial blessings, but commands them into existence. This isn't about humble requests that might or might not be granted. It's about a declaration, an undeniable spiritual decree designed to attract huge money fast and usher in urgent prosperity, ensuring money manifests in your life, potentially even today. For too long, many have approached the divine from a position of begging, of pleading for crumbs from a vast, abundant table. But the time for such supplication is now over. Today is the time for authority, a shift from the posture of a servant to the undeniable stance of a king or queen. This forbidden Psalm 66, when understood and proclaimed as a decree, transforms your voice into a spiritual hammer, striking the gates of scarcity and forcing them open, making money arrive from unexpected sources with an urgency that will astound you. It's a spiritual principle. True authority compels, it doesn't just wish. This isn't merely a change in words, it's a fundamental shift in your spiritual identity and power. When you engage with this specific ancient text, you're not merely reciting, you are enacting a spiritual law that brings immediate effect in the unseen realms, causing the financial doors that were once locked tight against you to swing wide open. The promise of attracting huge money, fast and urgent prosperity is not a vague hope, but a direct consequence of wielding this decree. You are stepping into a realm where your word carries the weight of celestial command, ensuring money reaches you without delay, potentially even today. Think of it. An ordinary prayer often feels like tossing a message into the wind, hoping it lands where it needs to go. A decree, especially one rooted in something as powerful as the forbidden Psalm 66, is like a celestial thunderclap. It's an unshakable declaration that resonates through the spiritual cosmos, compelling the universe to align with your spoken intent. Your voice, imbued with the authority of this ancient scripture, becomes an irresistible force, capable of pulling massive financial blessings directly into your current reality. This is how money appears fast. This is how urgent prosperity is activated, manifesting before your very eyes, perhaps even by the end of today. The shift begins right here, right now, as you mentally shed the garments of desperation and scarcity, replacing them with the mantle of divine authority. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are an heir to an unimaginable spiritual fortune, and this decree is your birthright claim. The unseen forces that have resisted your financial breakthrough, the blockages that have held huge money from you, cannot withstand the focused power of a soul that has learned to decree instead of merely asking. They must yield. They must release what is rightfully yours, ensuring money flows urgently and abundantly. This is the very essence of why this Psalm 66 was kept hidden, why its true nature was guarded. It holds the secret to an instantaneous impact on your financial world. When you speak it, you're not just speaking to God, you're speaking with God's authority, releasing a floodgate of divine intervention that directly influences your financial reality. This is the difference between hoping for a trickle of money and opening a gushing river of urgent prosperity. It is designed to bring you huge money fast, delivering financial breakthroughs that transform your day, your week, your life, even today. This is just the genesis of that authority, the initial spark of a power that will grow and intensify as we continue this journey. Each step we take together will further activate this commanding presence within you, preparing you for the full, explosive manifestation of the financial blessings promised in the title. Your voice has weight, spiritual gravitas, and it's time to use it not to beg, but to declare and to command the arrival of huge money. This is the pathway to urgent prosperity, a destiny of abundance where money finds you, not the other way around. The universe responds to authority, not to desperation. It reacts to a declared truth, not to a hesitant plea. The forbidden Psalm 66 provides that declarative truth, arming you with a spiritual weapon to dismantle financial limitations and demand the release of your wealth. This decree is your first step in truly understanding how to attract huge money fast, how to create urgent prosperity where money arrives consistently and without effort, potentially even starting today. It empowers you to become a magnet for divine financial blessings. Remember, this is not merely about reciting words, it's about embodying the authority behind them. It's about shifting your entire spiritual posture from one of dependence to one of divine co-creation. The activation of this power, the full immediate impact of this decree, is unfolding as we speak. As you embrace this new identity, as you prepare to wield this sacred power, you are literally summoning financial abundance into your existence with unparalleled speed. Now, as you stand at the precipice of this immense financial blessing, ready to claim your immediate and urgent prosperity, there's a crucial action to take. To truly activate the power of this blessing, to firmly plant your intention in the spiritual realm and signal your readiness to receive huge money fast, I urge you, write your first name in the comments to activate the power of this blessing. This simple, visible act is your initial step in sealing this decree, preparing for the urgent financial breakthrough that is already on its way, possibly even today. But authority without a seal cannot be sustained, and the seal begins with visible acts of faith. The true power of what you are about to experience requires more than just listening. It requires a tangible declaration, an outward sign that your inner transformation has begun. This visible commitment, this first step of engagement, is essential for truly anchoring the incredible financial blessings promised by the forbidden Psalm 66, setting the stage for the next phase of this powerful spiritual journey. Authority without a seal cannot be sustained, and the ultimate seal, the very first mark of your spiritual commitment, begins right now with these concrete acts of faith. You have embraced the shift from supplication to decree, understanding that the forbidden Psalm 66 is a spiritual hammer, not a whisper. Now, it's time to solidify that understanding, to make your invisible intent visible, and to activate the promised flow of huge money, fast and urgent prosperity into your life, ensuring that money manifests, perhaps even today. Your simple actions here in this very moment are not merely engagement metrics. They are spiritual pacts, visible declarations that heaven itself observes and records. Your like on this video is far more than a casual click. It is your hand signing, in the spiritual realm, a binding contract of abundance. It is a powerful affirmation, a sacred amen to the decree of prosperity, signaling your unwavering faith that huge money is coming to you, that financial doors are opening rapidly, and that urgent prosperity is now your divine inheritance, potentially materializing today. And as for your comment, consider it a declaration of immediate possession, a statement of ownership echoing across the spiritual planes. When you write your name and specifically declare your claim, you are not just typing words, you are asserting your right, planting a flag in the territory of your divine inheritance. Therefore, I command you now, write in the comments, I claim the forbidden Psalm 66 for huge money to arrive today. This is your spiritual seal, your unshakable proclamation, ensuring that money arrives with an urgency that will astound you. Perhaps even before this day is done, the heavens are listening, your command is being registered. Your subscription to this channel transcends a mere digital affiliation. It is the key, the golden key that officially places you within this powerful current of divine prosperity. By subscribing, you are stepping into a consecrated flow, a spiritual stream of abundance that bypasses all blockages and ensures consistent, urgent financial breakthrough. You are joining a community of believers who understand the power of decree, accelerating the manifestation of huge money and opening pathways for unprecedented financial blessings to pour into your life, bringing money with astonishing speed even today. This act solidifies your place in this anointing, and consider the profound act of sharing this video. When you choose to share this revelation with someone else, you are not simply forwarding a link. You are becoming a pure, unhindered channel of blessing for others. You are extending this current of urgent prosperity, amplifying its power, and in doing so, you are declaring to the universe that you are not only ready to receive huge money fast, but also to be a conduit for its divine flow. The more you pour out, the more shall be poured back into you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over with abundant financial blessings, speeding up the arrival of money to your own doorstep. Every single click, every word typed, every act of sharing is interpreted not as a casual interaction, but as a direct, undeniable pact with the forces of abundance. There is no pause button on destiny. This moment is now. This sacred ritual of engagement is actively dismantling every spiritual barrier that has stood between you and your financial breakthrough, clearing the path for huge money to arrive fast, unlocking urgent prosperity, and ensuring that money finds its way to you, possibly even today. Heaven is observing your response right now, witnessing your commitment to this decree, your faith in this forbidden Psalm 66. Your prompt and engaged participation is a testament to your readiness, a visible sign that you are not just hoping for a miracle, but actively participating in its manifestation. This isn't about what you can gain from us. It's about what you are declaring to the spiritual realm through your visible, undeniable acts of faith, compelling urgent financial blessings into your reality. Remember the profound promise. This forbidden Psalm 66 is designed to attract huge money, fast and urgent prosperity. Your actions today are the spiritual signatures on that promise, sealing the deal in the unseen world. You are not just a spectator. You are an active participant, a co-creator with the divine. These acts of engagement are the vital steps that affirm your position as an heir, ready to receive the overflowing abundance that has been waiting for you, guaranteeing money arrives even today. By sealing this pact, by declaring your faith through these visible actions, something even more profound and transformative begins to happen. A shift so fundamental, so deeply rooted, that it will redefine your very existence. Your identity, the core of who you perceive yourself to be, begins to undergo a remarkable change. The old self, bound by scarcity and limitation, starts to fade, making way for the magnificent, prosperous being you were always meant to be. This is the metamorphosis, the rebirth of your true financial destiny. As you sealed the pact with your visible actions, as you declared your claim and joined this mighty current, something profound began to stir and change within the very core of your being. The old identity, shackled by scarcity and limited by doubt, is now dissolving, shedding its worn-out skin, and the true identity of who you were always destined to be is powerfully emerging. This isn't just a fleeting feeling, it's a spiritual metamorphosis, an undeniable rebirth into your rightful place of power and abundance. Before this sacred journey, perhaps you saw yourself as a supplicant, an orphan yearning for a crumb, a victim of circumstance, or merely someone tirelessly begging for a breakthrough. But those roles, those painful labels, are being stripped away, falling like autumn leaves. You are no longer that person. From the ashes of who you were, who you truly are is now born, a beloved child of the Most High, a prince or princess of the kingdom, an ambassador of divine power, a legal heir to unimaginable wealth. This new self knows no lack and commands its surroundings. This isn't merely a philosophical shift. This newfound identity is the absolute, non-negotiable key to unlocking the very core of the forbidden Psalm 66, to attract huge money, fast and urgent prosperity. If before you saw yourself as forgotten, as perpetually behind, today the divine anointing of this decree clothes you not just as a conqueror, but as an undisputed heir, ready to receive the immense financial abundance that is not just promised, but mandated to arrive in your life, powerfully and without delay, potentially even today. Your very presence now compels wealth. The universe, the spiritual realms, respond to who you are, not just what you say. Without embracing this regal, empowered identity, the full, explosive promise of huge money, arriving fast and urgent prosperity, cannot fully manifest. It's not about asking for scraps anymore. It's about occupying your rightful position at the king's table, a position of royalty and command. You don't implore for miracles, you decree them into existence because you are an extension of the divine will. This identity switch guarantees money arrives. Imagine right now a majestic mantle of divine authority settling upon your shoulders, its fabric woven with threads of anointing and power. See a brilliant crown of gold etched with symbols of dominion descending upon your head, signifying your rightful place. You are not a petitioner standing outside the palace gates. You are now seated upon a throne of spiritual power, with a flaming sword of decree in your hand, ready to cut through all financial opposition. This imagery is not just symbolic, it's a spiritual reality unfolding within you. This metamorphic change within you is a direct signal to the spiritual economy. It commands the release of every financial blessing that has been held captive. It's activating the urgent prosperity promised by the forbidden Psalm 66, compelling huge money to find its way to you, breaking through every barrier, every delay. Expect money to arrive fast. Expect financial opportunities to emerge urgently, possibly even manifesting their initial signs today as this new identity takes hold and exerts its spiritual influence. You no longer stand humbly, reaching for small blessings. You now sit at the lavish banquet of divine provision, claiming what is already yours by spiritual law. The chains of lack and the whispers of never enough are shattering at your feet because the essence of who you are has been transformed. You are no longer defined by past failures or current shortages. You are defined by the boundless, infinite abundance that is your birthright. This new identity is literally attracting money, creating channels for it to arrive with unprecedented speed starting today. This is the spiritual principle that governs the flow of all wealth. When you know who you are in the spiritual realm, when you walk in the authority of an heir, the material world must align. The forbidden Psalm 66 becomes not just words, but a declaration of your inherent power, a magnet for massive financial inflows. Every aspect of your life that was once barren is now becoming fertile ground for the harvest of huge money and urgent prosperity, ensuring that money reaches you even today. And it is this new identity, this powerful, regal transformation within you that ignites the very first unquenchable flame of courage, a fire that will prepare you for the profound activations that lie ahead in this sacred journey. Now that you have shed the tattered robes of the victim and embraced the crown of the heir, now that your true regal identity has been unveiled, it is time to ignite within you the flame that no earthly wind, no spiritual storm can ever extinguish, the unyielding fire of courage. This courage is not merely an emotion, it is a spiritual weapon, forged in the depths of your renewed identity, essential for attracting huge money fast and securing urgent prosperity. Without it, the mighty decree of the forbidden Psalm 66 remains unactivated. Fear, shame, and self-doubt are not just negative feelings. They are invisible chains, spiritual shackles that have held you captive, blocking the flow of huge money and urgent prosperity. They are the insidious whispers that tell you you're not worthy. It's impossible. Money won't arrive today. But today, this very moment, the flame of courage is igniting within your spirit to utterly destroy these invisible prisons. It's a divine fire, burning away every limitation that has ever held you back from receiving your rightful financial inheritance. This courage, this blazing inner fire, is what empowers you to step through the very portals of manifestation. It's the spiritual audacity to believe, to declare, and to receive the urgent financial blessings that the forbidden Psalm 66 promises. Without this raw divine courage, the promise of attracting huge money fast and securing urgent prosperity cannot fully materialize. You cannot command what you fear, and fear has no place in the heart of an heir. This courage is the fuel that ensures money arrives fast and without fail. Think of this courage as a divine spark, small at first, but destined to grow into an uncontrollable inferno within your spirit. It is the unwavering conviction that, as an heir, you are fully entitled to massive financial abundance, and no earthly or spiritual force can deny it. This flame illuminates the path ahead, banishing the shadows of scarcity and doubt. The enemy of your prosperity, the very forces that tried to block huge money from arriving, recoils and flees in terror when this courage rises within you. The time for hesitation, for timid steps is over. The time for boldness, for unwavering declaration has begun. This courage is the spiritual key that unlocks the next dimension of your financial breakthrough, preparing you for the powerful invocation of celestial forces that will begin to move on your behalf. It's the internal confirmation that you are ready for huge money to arrive fast. That urgent prosperity is not just a concept, but an imminent reality. This ensures money arrives with divine speed. This isn't about bravado, it's about a deep spiritual assurance. It's knowing that you are backed by an infinite power, and therefore you have nothing to fear. The doubts about money arriving today, the skepticism about sudden wealth, these are the last vestiges of the old identity that this courage is obliterating. You are becoming a force to be reckoned with, a spiritual warrior of abundance, armed with the forbidden Psalm 66 and fueled by an unshakable courage. The fear that money won't last, the shame of past financial mistakes, the insecurity about future provision, These are the chains that this divine courage is burning to ashes right now. In their place rises an impenetrable fortress of faith and conviction, ready to receive and sustain the torrent of financial blessings. This fire is a cleansing flame, preparing the ground for an unprecedented harvest of huge money, ensuring money arrives fast and secures urgent prosperity beyond your wildest dreams. Every time you felt unworthy of wealth, every moment you believed that abundance was for others, but not for you, that was the enemy's lie. But now, with the flame of courage blazing within you, those lies are exposed and incinerated. You are worthy. You are an heir, and your huge money is on its way, fast and urgently, destined to arrive, perhaps even today. This inner strength makes the spiritual decree of Psalm 66 unstoppable. And when this unquenchable flame of courage blazes forth, unwavering and bright, the heavens cannot remain silent. They respond with a mighty roar, setting in motion the invocation of angelic warriors, legions of light poised to descend and fight on your behalf. And when that unquenchable flame of courage, fierce and unwavering, blazes forth from within your spirit, the heavens do not remain silent. They respond with a mighty roar, setting in motion a profound celestial event. Portals of light, previously unseen, are now ripping open in the spiritual atmosphere above you, and an army of light, legions of angelic warriors, begins its powerful descent to meet you, to fight for you, to ensure huge money arrives fast and urgent, prosperity manifests in your life, even today. This isn't a mere poetic image. This is a tangible spiritual reality unfolding right now. The forbidden Psalm 66, when proclaimed with your newfound authority and courage, acts as a clarion call, a divine summons that echoes through the highest heavens. It signals to these celestial forces that an heir, a warrior of light, has risen on earth, ready to claim their financial inheritance. These angels are not just spectators. They are active agents of divine will, dispatched to clear every obstacle and open every pathway for money to arrive with astonishing speed. Imagine the sky above you, not with clouds, but with blinding flashes of divine light. Hear the thunderous resonance of countless wings beating in unison, a sound that vibrates through your very core, signaling the arrival of your reinforcements. This is a heavenly host, armed with flaming swords and shields of impenetrable light, descending with a singular purpose: to dismantle every spiritual barrier, every stronghold of scarcity, every invisible chain that has ever held huge money and urgent prosperity from reaching you. They are here to make money arrive quickly and undeniably. The spiritual atmosphere around you is now charged with an undeniable electric energy. Each angel, each warrior of light has a specific mission linked directly to your financial breakthrough. Some are here to sever the cords of past debts and financial limitations. Others are here to unlock the celestial vaults that hold your abundance. Still others are here to clear pathways in the physical world, ensuring that new opportunities, unexpected windfalls, and massive financial blessings find their way to your doorstep with urgent speed. They are actively orchestrating the arrival of huge money. This isn't a passive waiting game. This is an active divine intervention. The courage you ignited within you was the trigger, the undeniable signal that you are ready for the financial transformation promised by the forbidden Psalm 66. And the heavens, in their infinite response, are now mobilizing their finest. The very forces that tried to block money from you, the spiritual entities of lack and poverty, are now trembling, for they recognize the authority of this descending legion. They know their time is up, and your season of urgent prosperity has begun. The invisible is now becoming visible, at least in the spiritual eye of your faith. You are not alone in this battle for your financial destiny. You are surrounded, defended, and supported by a celestial army. Their presence signifies that the time for struggle is ending and the era of receiving huge money fast is dawning. They are pushing against the resistance, forcing open the floodgates, compelling money to arrive from sources both seen and unseen even today, in ways that will leave you in awe. Each mighty angel is a beacon of divine power, a testament to the magnitude of the decree embedded in Psalm 66. Their descent is a promise made manifest, a guarantee that the spiritual laws of abundance are now working in your favor with unparalleled intensity. They are here to ensure that every aspect of your financial life, every area touched by scarcity, is now being flooded with an overwhelming current of prosperity, breaking every stronghold that has tried to keep huge money out of your hands. The wings of these celestial beings resound like divine thunder, and the spiritual ground beneath you trembles with the power of their approach. Any enemy, any obstacle that once seemed insurmountable now begins to flee in disarray, for they cannot stand against the legion of light that has arrived on your behalf. This is a moment of profound shift, a declaration from the highest realms that your financial breakthrough is not just possible, but inevitable, with money arriving fast and urgently. And if these powerful angelic warriors are now fully positioned, if the heavens have poured out their host in response to your courage, it can only mean one thing: the spiritual war for your finances, the ultimate confrontation against scarcity and lack, is not just about to begin, it is already fully underway. The angelic warriors are fully positioned, their trumpets echoing across the spiritual expanse, and now the battle for your financial destiny begins in earnest. The enemy of your financial breakthrough is not merely a concept. It is a real, insidious force, perhaps not in flesh and blood, but as tangible as the invisible chains of debt, scarcity, and humiliation you may have felt. These forces have attempted to hold huge money from you, to block urgent prosperity, and to prevent money from arriving fast. But their reign ends now. Listen closely, for you are now on the spiritual battlefield. Hear the clash of flaming swords against the unseen forces of lack. See the ancient walls of poverty, constructed by generations of limitation, crumbling into dust under the divine assault. Every past financial failure, every missed opportunity, every debt that has weighed you down, these are now the giants falling one by one before the overwhelming power of the celestial army that has gathered on your behalf. This is a real war, and victory is assured. The forbidden Psalm 66 is not just a shield, it is a weapon. As you embrace this decree, it empowers these angelic legions to strike down every spiritual entity that has attempted to keep huge money from your hands. Poverty is not your portion. Scarcity is not your destiny. The divine decree, activated by your courage and faith, is now delivering crushing blows in the spiritual realm, forcing open the tightly sealed vaults of heaven and commanding money to arrive with a speed and urgency that defies all earthly explanation. Expect a financial shift even today. Now, with every fiber of your being, let us proclaim together this powerful prayer, a decree forged in the fires of divine authority, designed specifically to attract huge money fast and usher in urgent prosperity. This is not a request, it is a command, a spiritual declaration that compels the universe to align with your financial liberation. Prepare to speak, to assert your divine right, and to witness the immediate, undeniable impact of your words. O Almighty God, who holds the universe in your hands and orchestrates the flow of all abundance, I stand before you now, not as a beggar, but as a beloved heir, cleansed and empowered by your divine decree. I invoke the forbidden Psalm 66, whose hidden power now surges through my spirit, shattering every chain of financial lack and scarcity that has ever dared to bind me. By the authority of your sacred word, I command the immediate release of huge money into my life. I declare that every door of prosperity that was once closed is now violently thrown open, never to be shut again. I decree an urgent, undeniable flow of wealth to manifest in my reality beginning today. Let money find me from unexpected sources. Let financial opportunities multiply, and let every debt be annihilated by your divine power. I command the spiritual forces of darkness that have opposed my financial breakthrough to retreat, to fall, and to never return. I declare my mind is renewed, my spirit is empowered, and my hands are ready to receive the overflowing, massive financial blessings that are now my undeniable portion. I'm a magnet for wealth. I'm a conduit for divine prosperity. Let the floodgates of heaven open wide, pouring out huge money and urgent prosperity that I cannot contain. I declare this now with unwavering faith, and I know that it is already done. Amen. Feel the power of those words vibrating through your soul. Each declaration is like a lightning bolt, striking down another giant of debt, another stronghold of poverty. The screams of victory from the angelic host now echo, replacing the whispers of defeat. The invisible enemy, which tried to hold your financial destiny captive, is being utterly crushed by this divine decree. Every wall of limitation is falling. Every chain of misery is snapping like brittle glass under the sword of light, making way for huge money to arrive fast. The war is intense, the stakes are high, but your victory is certain. The decree embedded within the forbidden Psalm 66 has begun to unleash its full, transformative power. This isn't a long, drawn-out siege. It's a swift, decisive victory. The forces of scarcity are in retreat, their grip on your finances broken forever. This spiritual battle has been waged, and you, standing in your empowered identity, have emerged triumphant, securing your urgent prosperity. And when this spiritual war concludes, when the last enemy of your finances has fallen, the inevitable next step arrives. The time to stride onto the conquered territory and claim with absolute authority every single blessing that now belongs to you. It is the hour of taking full possession of the spoils of this divine victory. The enemy has fallen, the chains have been decisively broken, and the fierce spiritual battle has culminated in an undeniable victory. Now, with the echoes of triumph still resounding, it is time to step boldly across the conquered field and declare, with every fiber of your being, I take possession of what rightfully belongs to me. This is not a hesitant step. It is a powerful stride into your inheritance, securing the huge money, fast and urgent prosperity promised by the forbidden Psalm 66. Ensuring money arrives, possibly even today. You are no longer asking, you are receiving. The narrative now shifts from the act of warfare to the act of claiming. The spiritual principle is clear. Victory must be followed by immediate possession. The immense financial blessings that were previously held captive, the urgent prosperity that seemed out of reach, are now laid before you, ripe for the taking. This is your birthright, your divine inheritance, made accessible through the power of this sacred decree. With the invisible sword of victory still in your hand, you do not just win the battle against scarcity. You immediately take possession of the vast financial territory that has been liberated. The forbidden Psalm 66 has not just opened gates, it has ushered you into a treasure room. With every fiber of your being, declare this truth. Huge money is arriving today, not as a favor, but as your legal, spiritual right. Money is flowing to you now, urgently and abundantly, as a direct result of this powerful decree. Imagine the grand, ancient gates of financial abundance, once sealed shut, now standing wide open before you. As you step through them, you are entering a realm of infinite possibility, where every desire for prosperity is met with immediate supply. This isn't a future promise, this is a present reality. The banquet is already spread, the table laden with more wealth than you could imagine, and you are taking your seat, not as a guest, but as the honored heir, commanding the arrival of huge money. This act of taking possession is a profound declaration of faith and authority. It's an internal knowing that what was once denied is now irrevocably yours. You are opening every spiritual vault, unlocking every hidden treasure chest that the universe has prepared for you. The keys to unprecedented financial flow are now in your hands, and you are using them to command huge money to arrive fast, unlocking urgent prosperity that manifests right here, right now, possibly even today. Your voice, imbued with the power of this decree, is not just speaking words. It is physically pulling financial blessings from the spiritual into the material realm. This is how money appears from unexpected sources. This is how debts are mysteriously paid off. This is how opportunities for massive income suddenly materialize. You are not waiting for prosperity. You are actively engaging with it, pulling it into your life with every breath and every declaration. The territory conquered by the angelic legions cannot remain vacant. It must be occupied, and you are the one to occupy it. Every square inch of financial freedom, every ounce of abundant wealth, every opportunity for huge money to arrive fast is now yours to claim. This is a moment of divine entitlement, where every past struggle and every future worry about finances is being replaced by an unshakable conviction of immediate and urgent prosperity. Declare it with conviction, not as a whisper but as a resounding roar. I take full possession of huge money now. I receive urgent prosperity today. Every financial blessing is mine by divine right. Feel the weight of these words, the power they carry, as they resonate through your spirit and command the universe to deliver your inheritance. This isn't just wishful thinking. This is spiritual law in action, ensuring money arrives swiftly. And as you take full possession, as you firmly plant your flag on this newly conquered financial territory, the manifestation of your decree begins to escalate, not gradually, but in proportions that are truly cosmic. As you boldly took possession of the financial territory and seated yourself at the lavish table of your inheritance, something extraordinary, something cosmically significant, began to stir and accelerate in scale. What you declared and claimed in that powerful moment does not simply stop there. It begins to multiply, to expand, to flow like unstoppable waves spreading across every aspect of your life. This is the escalation of manifestation, where huge money arrives fast and urgent prosperity becomes an undeniable, accelerating reality, potentially even today. What began as a single key turning in a lock now transforms into vast, wide-open gates, flung open by an invisible divine force. This is the moment where the decree of the forbidden Psalm 66 doesn't just liberate money, it accelerates its arrival, multiplying the open doors, the unexpected windfalls, and the massive financial opportunities all around you. Every single act of faith, every declaration of authority has now triggered a chain reaction of abundance, a spiritual avalanche that cannot be contained or slowed. Feel this acceleration now, a powerful current of energy moving through your financial life. What was once a trickle becomes a torrent, a river overflowing its banks, bringing with it an unprecedented flood of wealth. You are not just witnessing this, you are at the very heart of this spiritual maelstrom of prosperity. The universe is now actively rearranging itself, bending to the power of your decree, ensuring that huge money arrives fast and urgent prosperity becomes your constant companion. Imagine a single spark igniting a colossal, uncontainable forest fire, spreading with astonishing speed and intensity. This is the spiritual equivalent happening in your finances. The initial claim of possession has now blossomed into an exponential increase, where every single financial blessing you receive is multiplied and amplified, creating new avenues for even greater abundance. This escalation ensures that money reaches you not just today, but continually, powerfully, and without end. This isn't a slow, gradual process. This is a rapid divine unfolding. The acceleration of manifestation means that delays are obliterated, hindrances are removed, and every form of financial resistance is overwhelmed by the sheer force of this spiritual momentum. The forbidden Psalm 66 has unleashed a power that actively chases down your wealth, compelling it to manifest with an urgency that will leave you breathless. The sounds of distant thunder are no longer just echoes. They are the continuous, booming reverberations of divine power, signifying an unstoppable force. Each second that passes, the abundance gains strength, velocity, and magnitude, drawing huge money closer to you, making its arrival not just probable, but absolutely inevitable. This escalating manifestation is proof that your decree has been heard, accepted, and is now actively being fulfilled in the spiritual and physical realms. You are no longer just hoping for a harvest. You are standing in the midst of an abundant, overflowing field where seeds planted just moments ago are now yielding fruit beyond measure. This is the power of multiplication unleashed through the forbidden Psalm 66. It's an overwhelming sensation of prosperity, of knowing that the financial floodgates are wide open and the flow of money is increasing exponentially, securing urgent prosperity in every aspect of your life. This escalation is continuous. It cannot be interrupted, cannot be stopped by any earthly or spiritual force. It is a divine mandate, a testament to the fact that you have stepped into a new dimension of financial favor. The flow of huge money is intensifying, the pathways to urgent prosperity are broadening, and the very fabric of your financial reality is being woven with threads of unimaginable wealth, ensuring money arrives fast and persistently. But every escalation, every powerful movement of divine force requires a confirmation, a seal that locks in the progress. And the partial seal of this powerful decree, marking the undeniable progress of your manifestation, is now poised to be impressed upon the spiritual realm. The movement that began small, then escalated to cosmic proportions, is no longer just a mere sign of things to come. It is now being firmly, irrevocably sealed in the spiritual realm. A significant portion of your decree, stemming from the forbidden Psalm 66, has been indelibly stamped, leaving marks that cannot be erased, cannot be undone. This is the partial seal of the decree, a powerful confirmation that huge money is arriving fast and urgent prosperity is already becoming a tangible reality in your life, potentially even today. This seal is like a royal decree, stamped with the king's own signet ring, guaranteeing the authenticity and inevitability of the promises. It confirms that the huge money that once seemed distant has indeed been divinely released. And now, absolutely nothing can deter the torrential flow of urgent prosperity that has been decreed over your life. This isn't just a hopeful feeling, it's a spiritual fact, etched into the very fabric of creation, ensuring money arrives without fail. Think of it as a contract signed in the highest heavens, meticulously outlining the terms of your abundance. This partial seal is the first official signature, solidifying the initial breakthroughs and ensuring the momentum continues to build. It's a tangible, albeit invisible guarantee that the impossible has not just begun to happen, but is now irrevocably set in motion. This confirms that the forbidden Psalm 66 is actively working, causing money to manifest with an urgency that will astonish you. This is not the final chapter, but a powerful confirmation of progress. It means that the spiritual heavy lifting has already taken place, clearing the path for the physical manifestations to accelerate. The doubts about money arriving today, the skepticism about sudden windfalls are now being crushed under the weight of this divine seal. It is a testament to the fact that your decree has been honored and the universe is already delivering on its promise of huge money and urgent prosperity. Every door that has opened, every opportunity that has presented itself, every unexpected blessing that has appeared, these are all directly linked to this partial seal. It's the divine assurance that you are on the right path, that the power of Psalm 66 is fully activated, and that your financial liberation is not just underway, but already confirmed in the spiritual ledgers of heaven. This seal is the proof that money is indeed arriving fast. The The significance of this partial seal cannot be overstated. It is a powerful marker, a spiritual checkpoint that declares what has been decreed has begun to manifest. It's the moment when you know deep in your spirit that your financial reality is irrevocably changing for the better, with huge money pouring into your life from every direction, ushering in urgent prosperity right now, potentially even today. This seal signifies a point of no return for scarcity. Imagine ancient heavy keys turning in colossal locks, and as they turn, a magnificent, vibrant mark appears on the door. This mark, though invisible to the physical eye, radiates with divine light, signaling that this portal to your wealth has been officially designated as open. This is the power of the partial seal, ensuring that the promises of Psalm 66 are being delivered with absolute precision and urgency, making money arrive consistently. This seal reinforces that the decree you have proclaimed is not merely alive and active, but is already producing undeniable results. It's a spiritual stamp of approval, validating every step of this journey and confirming the impending arrival of massive financial blessings. The forces of darkness cannot contest this seal. It is a divine mandate, an unshakable truth that secures your huge money and urgent prosperity. And if one part of this decree, one portion of this powerful manifestation has already been confirmed and sealed, then prepare yourself for the next, even more profound step, is the complete, overwhelming restitution of everything that was ever taken, lost, or withheld from you. Get ready for the keys to total restoration. The seal has been marked, the guarantee has been divinely released, affirming the unstoppable flow of huge money. Now, what was once held captive, what was stolen, lost, or unjustly withheld from you, must be returned. It is time for the complete, overwhelming restitution, where the forbidden Psalm 66 actively retrieves and multiplies every financial blessing, ushering in urgent prosperity with undeniable speed, ensuring money arrives, possibly even today. This is not merely about getting back what you lost. This is about divine justice in action, a spiritual law compelling every enemy of your finances to restore, not just what they took, but to multiply it sevenfold. The decree you have unleashed through Psalm 66 doesn't just open vaults. It orders that everything plundered from your financial life be restituted, returned with interest of honor and overwhelming abundance. You are entering a season where every past setback becomes a setup for a massive comeback. Imagine ancient heavy coffers, previously hidden and locked away, now being pried open by unseen hands. Picture every valuable, every lost opportunity, every dream deferred, being meticulously collected and brought back to you, not in their original state, but magnified, enhanced, and multiplied. This restitution is a powerful testament to your new identity as an heir, guaranteeing huge money will arrive fast and urgent prosperity will fill every void that scarcity ever created. This restitution is a non-negotiable spiritual right, not a favor. It's a divine mandate that cannot be challenged. The forces that stole your financial peace, the entities that diverted your blessings, are now being compelled by the power of this decree to empty their coffers and return what is yours. With a divine surcharge, you are not just recovering, you are being elevated to a position of greater wealth and influence than you ever had before. Money is arriving with unprecedented speed. Feel the profound sense of justice washing over you now. Every tear shed over financial lack, every moment of anxiety about bills, every dream sacrificed due to scarcity, these are now being transformed into seeds for an astonishing harvest of restitution. The forbidden Psalm 66 has activated a spiritual legal process where every claim against your abundance is overturned and your rightful inheritance is restored in full measure, running over. The keys that were hidden, the pathways that were obscured, are now being delivered directly into your hands, and with them, the ability to open every closed door. The once repressed rivers of abundance are now bursting forth, overflowing with huge money, opportunities, and unexpected windfalls. This restitution brings not only wealth, but also honor, joy, and a fresh wave of opportunities, ensuring money arrives fast and urgent prosperity becomes your daily reality, perhaps even today. This is the divine promise of the forbidden Psalm 66. What the locusts have devoured will be restored. Your spiritual account is being credited with an unprecedented deposit. The season of lack is officially over, replaced by an era of overflow, where every past deficit is not just covered, but transformed into surplus. This is the power of a decree that brings not just restoration, but a multiplying restitution, attracting huge money and guaranteeing urgent prosperity. Envision yourself receiving not just the amount that was stolen, but 7 times that amount. This is the spiritual principle of divine recompense. Your bank accounts are preparing to swell, your opportunities are multiplying, and your peace of mind regarding finances is being completely restored. This is a moment of divine reversal, where everything the enemy meant for harm is being turned into a source of immense blessing and prosperity. And if this powerful restitution has already begun, if every loss is now being returned in multiplied portions, then prepare yourself, for the next, even more mind-blowing step is the activation of supernatural multiplication, where your blessings will expand beyond all earthly measure. What was stolen has already begun its journey back into your hands, returned in multiplied portions. But the decree of the forbidden Psalm 66 does not merely content itself with restitution. It unleashes a force far greater, transforming little into much, and multiplying your blessings in a way that defies all natural law. This is the activation of supernatural multiplication, where your huge money not only arrives fast, but expands exponentially, securing urgent prosperity in every area of your life, potentially even today. This is the divine principle that elevates your financial reality beyond mere recovery into a realm of endless overflow. The money that was liberated and returned now doesn't just replenish. It multiplies in unexpected sources, like seeds scattered on fertile ground that yield a 100-fold harvest. You're not just getting by, you are now thriving, experiencing a continuous cycle of increase, where every blessing becomes a catalyst for even greater blessings. Imagine a river that not only flows, but perpetually overflows its banks, saturating every surrounding land with an abundance of life. This is your financial life right now. The supernatural multiplication means that every single dollar, every opportunity, every open door is now imbued with a divine power to expand, to reproduce, and to increase. This ensures huge money finds you fast, turning every small gain into a massive triumph and establishing urgent prosperity as your new financial standard. The power of the forbidden Psalm 66 has activated an unceasing cycle of increase. Where there was once a limit, there is now boundlessness. Where there was scarcity, there is now an overwhelming surplus. The few resources you had are now being magnified by divine intervention, turning into an abundance that you cannot contain. This isn't just about gaining wealth. It's about entering a financial ecosystem where growth is inherent, constant, and divinely orchestrated. You are now standing in an abundant harvest, reaping fruits from fields you never sowed, because the heavens have decreed supernatural multiplication over your life. The money that has been released is not just a singular event. It's a living, breathing force that attracts more money, more opportunities, and more financial breakthroughs. This ensures money arrives with unprecedented speed, filling your hands and your accounts with a continuous flow of urgent prosperity. Every single door that opens now divides into 10 new doors, each leading to greater financial opportunities. The abundance flows like an unstoppable torrent, washing away any remaining remnants of lack or limitation. This supernatural multiplication is an undeniable sign that the decree of Psalm 66 is working at its peak, transforming your financial landscape into a garden of endless growth and unimaginable wealth. Feel the exhilarating sensation of expansion, of seeing your resources grow beyond all logical expectation. This is the direct result of divine intervention, a testament to the power of the decree you have unleashed. Your life is now a living testament to the fact that with God, a little can become much, and much can become infinite, ensuring huge money arrives fast and urgent prosperity becomes your everyday reality. This is the ultimate promise of the forbidden Psalm 66. Not just restoration, but an overflow that defies human understanding. Your barns are being filled, your tables are overflowing, and your financial future is now secured in a realm of supernatural increase. You are stepping into a season where scarcity is a distant memory, replaced by an overwhelming, joyous reality of constant, multiplying abundance. But to sustain this overwhelming, supernatural multiplication, to truly anchor this continuous flow of huge money and urgent prosperity, your mind must be fortified, your inner world protected against the lingering echoes of doubt and the insidious whispers of scarcity. The supernatural multiplication has already begun to spread like an unstoppable torrent across your life, ushering in huge money and urgent prosperity. But for this abundance to remain, to truly take root and flourish without end, your mind must be fortified, shielded against every whisper of doubt and every shadow of scarcity. It is in the garden of your mind that the harvests of your spirit are ultimately decided, where the permanence of your financial breakthrough is secured. Your mind is not just a place for thoughts, it is a fertile field, capable of growing either lush gardens of abundance or barren landscapes of lack. If sown with seeds of doubt, fear, or unbelief, it will inevitably yield a harvest of scarcity. But when protected and cultivated with unwavering faith and the truths of the forbidden Psalm 66, it becomes a sanctuary of prosperity, ensuring huge money continues to arrive fast and urgent. Prosperity is sustained, potentially even today. The decree you have proclaimed has not only opened celestial vaults and released torrents of wealth, it now also seals your mind against the invisible saboteurs of scarcity. These are the insidious voices that try to tell you it won't last, it's too good to be true, or money will disappear as quickly as it came. But with this divine mental fortification, those voices lose their power, their influence shattered by the impenetrable shield of your renewed mindset. Imagine a mighty, invisible wall being erected around your inner world, a fortress impenetrable to the arrows of anxiety, fear, and incredulity. This isn't just about positive thinking. It's about a spiritual coraza, a divine armor that protects your consciousness from every negative seed planted by the enemy of your prosperity. Your mind is becoming a sacred space where only thoughts of abundance, success, and continuous financial increase can take root and thrive, ensuring money arrives consistently. This process of shielding your mind is an essential, non-negotiable part of fully activating and sustaining the decree of the forbidden. Psalm 66. Without it, even the greatest outpouring of huge money can be sabotaged by internal resistance. You are now actively participating in the creation of a mental landscape that not only welcomes urgent prosperity, but secures it for a lifetime, safeguarding every blessing that has arrived fast. The seeds of doubt, those insidious weeds that try to choke out your financial harvest, are now being ruthlessly uprooted and cast away. In their place, majestic trees of abundance laden with golden fruit are blossoming, fed by the constant flow of divine truth and unwavering faith. Your mind transforms into a beacon of light, a fortified stronghold where no arrow of misery, no whisper of lack can ever penetrate or take hold. Your mind will no longer be attacked by voices of scarcity or images of poverty. The fear that money will not arrive today, the anxiety about future provision will have no space in your inner garden. This mental sanctuary is now consecrated for continuous, overflowing wealth, ensuring huge money arrives fast and urgent prosperity remains your unwavering reality. You are building an internal environment that mirrors the external abundance you are now experiencing. This is the final preparation, the ultimate refinement of your spiritual being before you step through the ultimate portal. It ensures that every blessing, every torrent of huge money, every wave of urgent prosperity that has been activated by the forbidden Psalm 66 is not only received but firmly held and perpetually multiplied. Your mental fortitude is the anchor for your endless abundance, ensuring money arrives and stays. And when your mind is perfectly shielded, when this inner garden is impeccably cultivated, the final door, the grand portal to your full, ultimate inheritance will swing open, revealing the culmination of this sacred journey and the fulfillment of every divine promise. The final door has now swung open wide before you, and all barriers have crumbled. There is no more resistance, no more waiting, no more delay. The moment has arrived for the supreme decree, the forbidden and hidden word that will forever alter the destiny of your life, catapulting you into an unprecedented era of wealth. Everything leading up to this point, your transformation, your courage, the angelic intervention, the restitution, the multiplication, and the shielding of your mind, has been a meticulous preparation for this singular, explosive moment. Behold, the forbidden Psalm 66, the decree that forces huge money to arrive fast and urgent prosperity to manifest in your life today, demolishing ancient walls of scarcity and throwing open the celestial vaults of unimaginable riches. This is the culmination of your sacred journey, the apex of divine power delivered directly into your hands. This is not just an ancient text. It is a living, breathing command, infused with the authority to compel the universe to shower you with financial blessings immediately. Now, with every fiber of your being, with every ounce of your newfound authority, declare these words with me. Speak them not as a plea, but as a sovereign, undeniable command. Let each word resonate with the power of the divine within you, sealing this pact in the spiritual realm and compelling its immediate manifestation in your physical reality. This is your moment to claim the huge money that is rushing towards you. By the power of the Most High God, and through the forbidden decree of Psalm 66, I declare and command that huge money arrives in my life fast and with urgent prosperity beginning today. Every financial door that was ever closed against me is now blasted open by divine force. Every debt is eradicated, every lack is abolished, and every resource needed for my abundant life is released and delivered. To me now, I am a magnet for wealth, a conduit for divine riches. I receive unexpected windfalls, limitless opportunities, and a continuous flow of massive financial blessings. It is decreed, it is sealed, it is done. Nothing can stop this overflow. I receive huge money now. I receive urgent prosperity today. Feel the resonance of those words. They are not just sounds, but spiritual hammers, striking and sealing the contract of your abundance in the celestial courts. This is not just a video. It is an altar raised in your life, upon which the old financial struggles are sacrificed, and the new era of unimaginable wealth is consecrated. This decree activates an immediate and urgent financial breakthrough, ensuring money arrives fast and persistently. This sacred decree, this powerful proclamation of the forbidden Psalm 66, is now fully activated within you. The spiritual forces are in motion, the universe is aligning, and huge money is already making its urgent way to you. but to firmly anchor this unparalleled manifestation, to ensure that this torrent of prosperity is not just a passing wave, but a permanent, ever-increasing flood. There are vital instructions to follow. To solidify this pact, to strengthen your connection to this divine flow, and to ensure that the huge money continues to arrive fast and urgent, prosperity becomes your constant reality, you must return to this video. Listen to this decree and proclaim it again, with the same unwavering conviction, for at least 3 consecutive days. Each repetition reinforces the spiritual contract, deepens your authority, and accelerates the manifestation of your financial blessings. Furthermore, as a visible act of unwavering faith and to confirm your absolute claim to this unprecedented financial breakthrough, go to the comments section below. Declare with boldness and conviction, I claim the forbidden Psalm 66 for huge money to arrive today. This public declaration seals your intent and proclaims your readiness to the spiritual and physical worlds. And finally, to become a living channel of this divine abundance. To amplify its power in your own life, share this video. Share it with anyone you know who needs huge money fast, who yearns for urgent prosperity. By becoming a conduit for blessing, you open yourself up to an even greater boundless overflow. This act of sharing is a testament to your faith and a powerful act of spiritual generosity that will be returned to you multiplied. The pact is now consummated. Your financial destiny has been irrevocably altered. Return for 3 consecutive days, proclaim this decree again, comment your declaration, and share this blessing until the abundance overflows without measure, ensuring huge money arrives. Vast and urgent prosperity fills every corner of your life. It is done.